Hi, I'm Darren Bourke, business coach, consultant, mentor and author of The Fourth Moon, a step-by-step process for sustainable business success. In these videos, I answer the most commonly asked questions from small and medium business owners around how to achieve success. So let's go. One of the questions I often get asked is, if I'm going to allocate time to working on this, Darren, how much time is it going to take because we're all so busy? And it's a fair question because let's face it, who isn't busy in their small business? So from a practical example point of view, basing it on a small business with say approximately 10 employees, having developed your strategy, you then roll into the rhythm and cycle of the internal meetings and the work on strategy. So just to give it some perspective and to answer the question in terms of the objection around allocating more time, how much actual time does this stuff actually take? And based on that example of a small business with 10 employees, if you're working a 50-hour week, which would be a typical working week of a small business owner, we're talking about having 4 weekly meetings to drive your strategy, a monthly management team meeting, a quarterly crew meeting, and 10 one-on-ones each month with individual staff members that would probably run for somewhere between 30 to 45 minutes. So let's go on the fat side with 45 minutes. In total, this totals just approximately 6 hours per week. So of your 50 hours, you've still got 44 hours to either work on the business operationally or to allocate those other 44 hours to other activities. So in reality, it's a very, very small discipline to allocate 6 hours to have all of this strategy working to drive your business towards sustainable success. So in relation to that, I guess the key point is that fourth moon thinking really creates structure around your strategy rather than just sort of finding time when I get to it, when I finish this, one day, that never comes. So this discipline forces you to allocate this precious time, which is non-negotiable, within your rolling weekly structure to allocate this important work. Of course, the balance of that is that it creates a rhythm that sets you free to allocate the other 44 hours to your operational day-to-day, typical, busy business life that most of us lead. So I hope that goes some way to, I guess, pushing back on that objection around being too time poor to spend time on your strategy, when in actual fact, it's a small commitment of time. And then outside of your core strategy work, you've got clearly, a large bulk of the remainder of each working week to actually work on your business. If you want to learn more, visit www.darrenkbourke.com. As a special bonus, I'd like to send you the other videos in this series, and as well as that, some bonus chapters of my book, The Fourth Moon, and some free extracts from my digital training program, Fourth Moon Mastery. Simply enter your name and details at the end of this video, and I'll make sure I send that to you. Don't worry, I won't spam you, and you can opt out at any time. Thanks for watching.